I stood in my room, coughing up blood, and leaned against the wall. My mates bashed on my door, demanding I open up, but I ignored them, which only infuriated them again. Finally, their strength broke through and they ran in. Zane and Kairos ran in, both only wearing shorts, their dark brown hair messed, and both still smelling like Colette. "Siri, please listen," Zane begged as he approached me, but I growled and extended my claws. "We lost track of time. We didn't mean to miss your birth time." "We didn't know we were mates," Kairos said, his voice pleading. "We'd never have slept with her if we'd known. Please forgive us. You know how much we love you. We always knew we'd be mates." Zane reached for me, but again I growled. "Don't touch me," I screamed. "If you always believed that, you'd never have slept with her." "Come on, Siri, don't be so dramatic." Kairos sighed, his whole demeanor shifting. "We didn't do anything wrong. We weren't together. You refused unless we were mates. We were allowed to sleep with whoever we want. But now that we know we're mates, of course we'll be loyal. Now can we please stop this, mark one another?" "No!" I shouted again. "Get out!" "Siri, please calm down," Zane asked. "It's your 18th birthday, and we just found out we're mates. We should be celebrating." "What should I be celebrating?" I asked. "The fact that you ditched my party to F***CK, Colette? The fact that when I finally turned 18 and came to find you, you were inside her? The fact that you're still covered in her scent, and you have the audacity to say you want to mark me?" "Okay, fine," Kairos said, looking defeated now. "We'll go shower and come back." "Don't bother. I don't want to see either of you. You both broke your vows to me. You said you'd marry me. You said you loved me. Get out!" "We'll come see you tomorrow once you've calmed down and start thinking clearly," Zane told me, as he and his twin brother walked away. I marched over to the bedroom and locked it, not that it would matter. They had a key to every door in the pack house. As my hand fell on the lock, I saw the ring the twins had given me the day I'd shifted. It was a promise ring. A promise that when I turned 18, and if I was their mate, we'd be together. We'd planned everything, and yet the reality of my 18th birthday was far from ideal or dreamlike. I went straight to my bed and curled up to cry. My mind kept playing the scene in my mind. I'd pushed open Zane's bedroom door and saw both my mates inside Colette, who was in between them. I'd always hated her. She would always make snide remarks about my closeness with the twins. I knew she liked them. I knew she was jealous of me, but I never knew they desired her back. How long had they been sleeping together without my knowledge? How long had she been laughing at my cluelessness? I didn't sleep all night, and when I finally left my bedroom to attempt to eat something, I looked like a mess. "There you are," the Queen called out, her face cross. "You just vanished last night and left me to deal with all those guests. Do you know how long I have planned for your birthday? How much money I spent? How many?" "I'm sorry." I cut her off, which angered her. The Queen was as sweet as they came, but if you dared to disrespect her, the Luna came out and you'd be left cowering. But I couldn't stay. In fact, I'm leaving the pack. "What?" I turned to see my so-called mates walking into the kitchen. I hated their scents, swam around me, and called to my Leakin. I hated that I wanted to be in their arms. "You're not going anywhere," Zane argued as he approached, but I stepped back. "Come on, Siri, we're sorry." "Sorry for what?" the Queen asked. "What is going on?" "We're mates," Kairos told me. The Queen's face lit up, and she clapped. "Really?" she screamed and rushed around the table to hug me. "I always knew you were mates. Takari, get in here." I pushed the Queen away and stepped back. "We're not mates. I'm rejecting them." "No, you're not," Zane snarled. "You can't hold our past actions against us. We didn't know we were mates when we slept together. This is so unfair." "Slept with who?" the Queen asked him in confusion. "Colette," Kairos admitted. "We didn't mean it. We'd been drinking, and she was there. We didn't know Siri would walk in on us. We didn't know she was our mate. And we'll never touch Lyra again." "Siri, darling, listen to me." The Queen rubbed my arms. "You can't hold that against them. I know it hurts, but you weren't together. It's not fair to reject them now. I was with other men before meeting my mate, and he was with others too. But once we were together, we were loyal to the bond and each other, and we've had an amazing life together. The boys are sorry for hunting you, aren't you?" "Of course we are," they said quickly, and they did look guilty. There. Can't you try to move on? She asked. I don't know. I admitted. They betrayed me. We didn't betray you. We weren't together. Zane repeated some of his mother's words. We love you. You know we do. Please can we just be together? I bit my bottom lips as I thought it over. My leakin', Ada didn't want to, but we had loved the twins for so long, and everyone had a point. We weren't even together. They were free to sleep with whoever they wanted. I'll give you a chance, I told them, and they looked relieved. However, you're not marking me until I fully trust you again, and if you don't like that, then I will leave right now. We agree, Caro said quickly and smiled. There now. The Queen smiled and touched my face. All is well. Just give them a few days to win you back, and they can mark you once you're ready. The twins came over to me, and this time, I allowed them to hug me, but of course our moment of peace wouldn't last. Boys! King Dakari's voice bellowed through the halls, and then we heard loud, angry footsteps. Colette's scent was mixed with the king's, and my heart tensed again. What's wrong, Dak? Queen Sophia asked her mate, who glared at his sons. Tell them! He shouted, and Colette began to cry. I'm pregnant. What? The twins screamed. No wonder we wanted you last night. You were going through your heat. Zane screamed as his hands tightened into fists. Ada began to whine as tears filled my eyes. No, this couldn't be happening. I'm sorry, Colette wept. I didn't know I was going through my heat. Everyone, calm down. How do we know she's pregnant? The Queen asked, as she glanced at me. She did a test at the hospital. Yeah, confirmed it, he answered. Okay, so she's knocked up. It doesn't mean it's ours, Karos pointed out. Colette cried harder at his comment. I've never been with anyone else. I was waiting for my mate. You took advantage of me because of my heat. Oh, come on, you lying be***itch. A blind man could tell she wanted them, but the twins never seemed to notice, or at least they made it seem like they didn't. At least they didn't willingly sleep with her, Ada pointed out. It was just because of her heat. Well, in 1 month's time we can tell whose child it is, the king pointed out. We'll see if it's an alpha, and if it is, you will mark her and take her as your chosen, and if it's not, then you are dead for lying to me, girl. They can't take her as a chosen. They've met their mate, the Queen told him, and he looked shocked. It's Sirena. Siri, the king said in shock as he looked at me. I see. Well, that changes things. If the child is the twins' heir, I'll step aside, I said quickly, cutting him off. I have no desire to be this child's stepmother. We'll hold off on the marking for a month. If you'll excuse me, I'm exhausted and want to sleep. Siri, wait, Zane called out, but I turned and stared at him coldly. Just leave me alone.